Reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network. You're listening to LotRO Reporter on the MMO Reporter Network, brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter. And by Doghouse Systems. Choose your weapon at doghousesystems.com.
Welcome to episode 222. That's a lot of episodes.
That is a lot of episodes. It's 222. That's 3 twos.
Yeah. I am your host, Cari, and that other voice you hear, as usual, is Layanor. How you doing, Layanor?
Hello, minions. I am doing pretty awesome.
We've got lots of minions in the chat room tonight. I'm excited. We've got some people who are up early enough to listen to us from across the pond.
Yes, like Guam.
I don't think they're in Guam.
It's right there. The dude's name is Guam.
Oh, okay.
Nope. No, I'm seeing things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think you're seeing things. And we've started off to an excellent run for a 222nd episode. When we don't get to 223, you will know why. We have been fired.
That's right. 222 makes people insane.
Yeah, he has to pay us before he can fire us, right?
I'm still waiting for my W-2s.
Okay. Look. Denmark.
Oh.
There we go. All right, Layanor, what have you been doing that's keeping you busy in LotRO?
I've been doing more of the Moors, the Etten Moors. I am 5% away from rank 13. I think it's 23k renown.
Okay, now were you 9% in last week or 9% away last week?
Away.
Okay. I was like, that was a lot of more.
If I said in, then yeah, I was wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, I really tried to push it. It's getting up early and going to bed late and everything, and no, I couldn't get that extra 9%, so I'm at 5%. This takes so long.
Yeah, it does seem to be taking a while. And the 13's when you get the first stagers, right?
Yep. Yeah, that was my goal in the first place. I don't know if I'm going to be going for 14 or 15. I'm going to be playing the game, still after. So I'm probably going to end up going for the last two. It's only 2 left, but those are going to take probably the rest of the year, probably longer.
Well,
but we'll see.
Well, then what will you do when you hit 15? I mean, you need to be able to do Middle-earth at War every week. Just let that do it.
It's kind of a strange mentality for MMOs. When you get all of the max gear, you do all of the big DPS, and you do all of the healing, all the good healing and everything, but you feel like you need to stop playing even though you have everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I do.
The Moors, we've talked to and interviewed one guy who's been out there for 5 years, finally got rank 15. He had to go through the same question as well. What is there to do? And it kind of comes to like the South Park episode. You remember the South Park World of Warcraft episode?
No, but...
Oh, well, to sum up, the kids got mad at something, and they went to World of Warcraft, and they leveled the characters all the way up and maxed them all out just to beat this one guy.
Oh, okay.
And they killed the guy, and they looked at each other and said, well, what do we do now? And they said, well, we get to play the game now. Oh, yeah. So they went to play the game.
Yeah.
You're at max level. You're at max gear. You get to do all of this stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You do get to do all of the stuff, but I'm one of those...
It looks good on paper, but
Yeah.
that's probably just my mentality.
Yeah. I'm one of those. The journey's kind of important for me.
Right, right. The journey
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
It is. Speaking of journeys, I have leveled my captain to 16, and then my champ has got a couple levels. I don't remember. I think she was at 16. And I got her to 17. And then I ran through 3 of the epic books on Volume 1 on Alley of Brandywine because I realized that we can't do the instances until I finish the Moria books and the Mirkwood books. So I'm going to be busy doing that for a while.
Let's see what yeah, we needed a I was talking to Rock about that. I don't know if you need to open up those instances or not. I think that maybe if you get to that level that they open up.
Okay, I will check because I was pretty sure some of the Mirkwood ones I thought you had to finish the intros to get at least finish the intro to Mirkwood, and I haven't even done that.
Well, those are skirmishes.
Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about Moria instances.
Okay. I am almost positive I have to run through them as solo the first time or with a group the first time to get them to unlock. But we will find out.
We'll find out.
I guess I could log in and check and see. Let's see if this kills everything. We'll keep talking while I do logging in, but I guess it's time for music, isn't it? But that's pretty much what I've done in game is done a little bit of baby leveling, and that's about it. I'm not sure if that's going to be my my project or if I'm going to try to do some deeds or what exactly I'm going to do, but we will figure it out. Okay, Krell says that we don't need to do the epic to open the classic instances, but we do need them to open the Mirkwood skirmishes. Moria Mirkwood skirmishes.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well then I guess we can do them. And it's now time for the news. Pando Media Booster.
That's my news music.
See, that's your news music.
Yeah, I'm totally interrupting you too.
Yeah, you are. And you're gonna owe me 2 boxes of chocolate if you keep this up. Pando Media Booster has we're pretty almost like 100% sure it's been hijacked by malware, and we were going to suggest that you remove it, and then LotRO and DDO came out today in a forum thread and said, please be sure to remove this, and because you don't need it, and they gave other options, which is the play instantly downloads with a link and then via Steam. Those are the 2 options to load the program if you still need it or if you need to reload it on a computer. I told you I was tired.
Yeah. I always wondered why we had this in the first place. I clear out my computer quite a bit, and I remember looking this up to see if it was some sort of malware in the first place, like a year ago or so.
Yeah.
And it just said that it was used for sound, and it wasn't a threat or anything like that. It was pretty much a legit program.
Yeah.
Now, why they needed to install this for their client in the first place, I have no idea. And where is there a actual official, oh crap, uninstall this right away link somewhere?
Yeah, the first link on the top is the one that says, if you still have the Pando Media Booster installed, please uninstall it via the uninstall program. They put it on Facebook and they tweeted it. And it's really easy to install. I actually uninstalled it yesterday because I had recently downloaded the beta client and they made me install it when I installed that. And it's basically a right click on install and you're done. It's really simple and really, really quick.
Yeah, I looked today and I don't have it. So
Okay.
I'm on Windows 8. I don't know if that makes a difference on why I don't have it, but I don't have it.
Okay.
So
you might have.
I don't know, but check.
Yeah.
Everybody check.
Yep. They've even got instructions as well on the Mac clients. At that link.
A less urgent yet crazy topic. How many character slots would you pay for, Carrie? You can
Considering
have
I
17 right now.
considering the most I have is 11 on one server, I probably would not pay for any additional slots. There were a couple of good reasons I saw, or to kind of fill out the page and make it nice and even. I think was 20. So and Whiteberry, who is actually in the chat room tonight, commented on last week's show about that and explained to me that if you are a collector of housing items and cosmetic items and the various different armors in the game, then 17 is actually not enough to keep all of that with the inventories full. And that alt inventory is the best friend ever for an altaholic.
Yeah, but you can make a second account, right? You can make a freebie. You can buy more slots that way.
Yeah, but it's not easy to move. You're stuck mailing stuff to a person one at a time.
No, you just start up the client twice, and you just walk to the other person and start trading.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. However, this would be a nice, easy way if the software can handle it for Turbine to be able to get some additional funds. People are willing to pay for more slots.
I would think if people are asking for it, give them 30.
Krell says he'd like 25.
Just give them a number that they're not asking for, something higher.
Fredless says he would take up to 8 more just for storage if they were on sale. And Krell says the second account doesn't cover stuff like store stuff.
It's crazy.
And Tales of Artist says most of the stuff's bound to account, so you can't move it over.
Right. Yeah, I know that too. I actually went to go make a kin house so I could store everything that I have, including all my housing stuff and all that, because of those the stupid maps.
Oh yeah, those the maps of Moria and all that.
Yeah, the maps of all over Middle Earth, and then one year they came out with all of the Moria ones. I'm like, oh. And you can't hang them up, even in a kin house. You can't hang them all up. So I made a kin house just for that, and I got outfits all over the place and everything too. My storage is all maxed out. Actually, I think I can get 10 more slots in my shared storage. The game showed me that because the stuff was on sale this week.
Yeah, my shared storage is maxed out. Most of my character stuff is at least maxed out to the gold cap. I usually don't spend TP, but I'm a TP hoarder. That sounded really bad, but you all know what just in case something super amazing goes on sale one day, I want my turbine points available for that.
There were a lot of outfits that I would craft for the cosmetics, but I stopped doing that. I stopped having those around because I knew that I could just craft them. So that saved on a lot of space for me. Having only one character that you use a lot is really good too.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of the crafting, you just hoard all that crafting stuff.
Yep. And Tales of Artist says that Rohan Hootbolt has 83 housing items alone. I didn't even look at Hootbolt's housing items, quite honestly.
Yeah, but they're all right there. You just keep the tokens in your pocket. They're all right there. You could go and grab them.
Yeah, and then when you you grab them, you put them on your walls. When it's time to redecorate your house, you have to pull them off, and then you have to do something with all 83 items.
You throw them away.
No.
And then you quest up again. See, that's replayability. That's what those companies. Okay, I know. I'm just trying to dig myself out of a hole at this point.
I'm gonna play the Huff in a minute if you know.
Oh.
But yeah, this would be one thing that I could see if it's possible for the hardware to do. It would probably be a very excellent idea for Turbine to look into that.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how many people are going to be buying that. I can't really see it that high on their list. But then again, they made the experience stop item as well. So
yep.
I think this one's a little bit more far-fetched, but he's asking. So I would say 30. I give them a number that they're not asking for, something a little bit higher, because they might ask for more after that. So just knock it up a little bit higher, make it 30, and call it good.
Yeah, yeah, this is true. 30 would be nice. They may go to 20, they may go to 25. I saw and I saw a lot of good reasons why they think that they should have the number they asked for. So
Hmm.
and Sapiens is like unlimited is not an option. Give me some hard numbers here, people. Speaking of things for sale in the store, for those of you who missed the Gift of Valor last time, it is available from the 21st of February until March 6th. This
Hmm.
is the take your character from nothing to Moria with just a purchase of turbine points, gear, and all of that stuff too.
Yep, that's right.
Hmm.
Just like the picture shows too, you could start with the really crappy, ugly armor that you get from level 6 and get the
That's
crappy armor from level 50.
that's some of my favorite armor. Those pants. I wore those pants forever. They're the only ones that don't have funky things on the side.
You see, now I need 3 boxes of chocolate.
You need 3 boxes of chocolate because you don't like my pants idea. Well, you don't wear pants anyway, so don't worry about it.
I got a thing about pants.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. The schedule for taking the hobbits to Isengard this has been out before. It's updated.
We haven't actually talked about the actual schedule being up and live with the actual dates. He was putting them up a week at a time there for a while.
No, he put up like 12 before.
Oh, I did. We hadn't. I don't recall us actually having talked about when the different. I didn't realize we were going to be running all the way through May.
Okay, well, he's got the entire list of servers all ready to go. I wonder if he's doing the German ones. I don't think so.
You know, he said he was going to do the German one. They were going to have their people, their translators available for that.
Oh, nice.
And the
Okay.
French. He's going to do the German and the French.
Okay. He's doing them all.
Yeah, Belagar is March 14th.
There we go.
And I'm not. I apologize to our French-speaking listeners. I don't know which server is the French server. They're coming to Brandywine in 3 days. Layanor, are you going to be there?
I don't know. We'll have to see. It's in 3 days?
Yeah, they're going to Brandywine February 28th at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, man.
Hmm. He's not coming to Landreval until May.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, poor
If you can't tell.
Yeah, poor Winfola, not until the end of May.
Nimrodil is the last one.
Yeah.
That's the number 29 server, May 30th.
Hmm.
So everybody on Nimrodil, you need to look at all the videos and find out all the shortcuts that these other servers have been doing, because you guys are the last dragon.
Yeah, and you guys can probably get below. You can do it. You can do it. We have a new Lord of the Rings game coming out. It is the where is it at? Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor. If I recall correctly, it's a WB game. It's for consoles, and it's set between the time of. Oh, it is for PC too. It is set between.
It is for PC?
Yeah, Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor will be available on PS4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Windows PC.
Wow.
So it's, if I remember correctly, it is between The Hobbit and the War of the Ring time there. Or yeah, Lord of the Rings time.
Okay. There was a couple things that I seen out of this video. First of all, if you've seen this before, you'll recognize that it looks a lot like Assassin's Creed. Like
Ooh.
a lot. You can assassinate things from behind, you can climb walls, you can climb up walls and run across rooftops. And it seems to be like it's a total clone of the graphics engine as well. So it's very, very close to Assassin's Creed. I have to question lore at this point, but it looks cool. It looks really, really cool. The questionable part is I don't know how your main character gets this or not, but he is a wraith.
Oh, yeah.
So he can actually go into the Waith world and travel through it and see things that other people can't see and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I'm like, what?
So okay.
I'm like, okay, well, I'll just throw the book out the window and play the game because that's actually pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah. Some of those you just have to do that. That's kind of
So yeah, sometimes you just have to throw the book out the window.
that's kind of and you guys can throw books at my heads if you like. That's kind of how I feel about the Hobbit movie, especially the second one. It was just a fun movie, but it had nothing to do with the books. But I enjoyed it anyway because it was nothing but an action movie from start to finish. It was a hoot. It was just a fun, crazy movie, but it had barely any connotations at all to the Hobbit.
When I went to go see the second movie, I wanted to see the dragon, and I didn't want to see just the dragon at the end. You know, like, oh, there's a dragon, there's the credits. Peter Jackson actually sat and made a very, very long thing with the dragon. And even though it was just kind of silly action for quite a bit of it too, I really wanted to see a lot of the dragon. And I got it.
Yeah, it was yeah.
Real happy.
Yeah, it was really really happy. And I had went with my next door neighbor and my husband and her husband. And the very end of it, she was like, she said, I almost yelled, "Are you effing kidding me?" She's like, I gotta wait how long to watch the rest of this movie? But anyway, yeah, and that's probably how this game's going to be. I will probably end up picking it up. It probably will be one of those that I will just pretend it's kind of a standalone thing and it's got nothing to do with some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah, it seems based more on the world, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. I don't really have anything to base that on, but when Warner Brothers brings out a new game, it's usually based on the movies instead of the books.
Yeah.
And there's some sandbox type stuff in there. Like when you start up the game will switch things around. It will switch the world around and quests and missions and stuff around, so you don't go through the exact same thing twice in a row.
Cool.
And they come up with nemesis that come up, and they'll change the look of them and the way that they talk and stuff too. So it's always a different experience, and the way that you interact with things will change things as well.
Okay.
So the game's still new. They're still talking about it, and they're starting to put out some videos and stuff now, and it looks kind of neat. So it's a cool twist to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're a ranger. That's right. I was going to say that earlier. You're a ranger that is somehow can enter the Wraith
I think
world.
you get cursed somehow, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember reading the article in Game Informer magazine about it, or the highlights of the article in Game Informer magazine, and it was evolving something about being cursed somehow to be this wraith. Now, Layanor, you're going to tell us something you know, right?
Yes.
And what would that be?
Oh, right now?
It's your turn.
Oh, it's Layanor's Did You Know? This isn't a very big Did You Know, but I was in War in Middle Earth last Friday, my PvMP Ed Moore's show, and I was having a terrible time trying to get the game to work, and I figured it out. And I tell you right now, it sucked really, really bad. The game wasn't working very well. I was live streaming it, and I seen Tales of Arda come in. You come here, let me shake you. You don't understand. Tales of Arda came in. And I was like, oh my God. It's like, this cool blogger kid just came in. It's like, and my stuff isn't working. So what I did find out is if you have the game installed on one hard drive, and for whatever reason you need room on that drive, and you drag the entire game over to another drive without uninstalling it and installing it again, whatever it is in your registry or whatever, it does not line up, and the game will not load very well at all.
Okay.
So all the graphics will take forever. You'll think that it's resources or something like your RAM, which I thought was going on, but was not the problem. So if you're going to move the game from one drive to another drive, you need to uninstall it and install it again.
Okay.
Yeah, it was bad. It's real bad.
Okay. Well, so you've got it fixed for next week, right?
Yeah, I got it fixed for next week. It was the numbers on the chat just kept going higher and higher and higher too. So I was like, oh man, this sucks really bad. If anybody that does not know who Tales of Arda is, Tales of Arda has a very cool website. I'll put the website in the chat and the show notes, and they have some very good art and just a lot of really good blog stuff about LotRO.
And fashion outfits and the deed. They have. We've talked about the deed completion a couple of times. The spreadsheet.
Yes. Yep.
Krell is saying you run the turbine register gdf.exe and save the reinstall.
That will go on the Did You Know?
Some guy built Minas Tirith with 420,000 matchsticks.
What?
Yeah, this puppy is amazing.
I purposely didn't click it until now.
Yeah, take a look. What do you think?
I need a bigger picture.
Click on the bottom. Click below for larger image. Click the middle one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He didn't fool around either. He did the movie Minas
Tirith. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
That thing
epic.
was big in the movie. Jeez.
He's also done Notre Dame, Hogwarts, and the World Trade Center. He's Axton's matchstick version of the 7-level city started in 2007 and took nearly 3 years to complete in 2010. It covers hundreds of city buildings and topped with the Citadel, the Tree of Gondor, and the White Tower of Ecthelion. I think I pronounced that right.
He even made the tree.
Yep. Let's see. Yep, it is pretty amazing that.
Yeah, it's huge. It comes up to, I don't know how tall he is, but it comes up to his armpits.
Yeah, I thought I was when I went to Emerald City Comic Con last year, Lego had a presentation. They had a whole section, like they were showing off some amazing stuff, and they had the Shire with Gandalf, and it was pretty amazing. And then somebody had done Hogwarts, and basically it was unbelievable. And that was as tall as I am. But yeah, it was. Somebody has a lot of time in their hands and more. I would knock stuff over.
How does one get so many matchsticks?
I don't know. And then he's got he's got Notre Dame too, and that one's like unreal.
He must own a matchstick company. He's got to.
I don't know. It's Iowa. I will not be rude and say the cold winters of Iowa give him the time to do it, but unreal.
Oh, honey, it's getting kind of cold in here. You got all those matches in there.
That spilled something. Krell says he thinks he directly orders them from the matchstick company's headless because he's gonna have to cut all the fire parts off anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, I bet if we
totally
Googled matchsticks, we would be able to find it. So, yeah.
I'm sure if you pick around on the site too, he'll actually say where he gets them from.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cari has found a very interesting T-shirt. It says, "I am not short. I am a hobbit."
Mm-hmm. Get them fast before Salzans pulls them down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything official on this.
No, there's not anything official.
Go bye.
Yeah, go get it quick. And I also found on Google Plus, a friend of mine had from Dorkly.com had some concerns about Sauron's battle plan, and it is out. It may have been floating around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He says back to the matchsticks thing. Krellos found a quote for us. After nearly 10 years of model building and cutting the heads off 100,000 matchsticks, Acton contacted the Ohio Blue Tip Company and learned matchsticks could be purchased without the sulfur tip. After this discovery, Acton was able to work much faster, increasing the size of his models from inches to feet, and then from hundreds of matches to thousands. Whiteberry, I think I stole your link from Twitter, is where I found the link for the shirt.
Stolen.
I stole it. I don't ever find stuff. I don't make stuff up on my own. I steal it from people.
I do that sometimes. I did that to Tales of Arda.
Well, when people
Moving along.
When people do good work, I do try to be honest and say where I got it from. But
yes.
If people do excellent work, I will give them credit. But I will borrow it and tell people about it all over the place.
I like borrowing.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to read a part of the letter from the orc to Sauron about his battle plan. Listen, boss. I know I'm just a lowly orc, a mindless, ugly, horrible creature with barely enough intelligence to figure out which part of the sword to grip. The not sharp metal part. Took me a solid 3 weeks and 4 fingers to get that one. Still, I have a few concerns with your battle plans for the upcoming confrontation with the final alliance of elves and men. And then, it's like my battle plan by Sauron. Overwhelm the enemy with our vast numbers of them. Good so far. Lose the entire front line to a rain of arrows. Well, maybe we could give some of the frontline orcs shields or armor? Just a thought. And then it goes on from there. Talking about why the ring is on the outside of the armor. Why are we not guarding Mount Doom just in case, since it's the only place that we can, burn it. It is hilarious. My backup place just in case I die and we lose. The fact that you went through the trouble to make this at all does leave me with a whole lot of optimism. Number 1, so long as the One Ring exists, my spirit will survive. Number 2, recreate my wandering spirit as a giant flaming lidless eye. Well, I really dig the giant flaming part. Not so wild about the lidless eye part. You won't even be able to blink. Your orders? Maybe come back as a dragon or Balrog or something. It's just hilarious.
Use Saruman the White to help destroy the realms of man and elf. Get some allies. Good thinking. Make sure his tower is no way defended against a group of giant trees. What?
Leave the only other entrance to Mordor entirely unguarded except for a big spider that could be taken down by a fat midget with an elvish sword and a glowing water phial. This is so specific and bad, mainly bad, but also really specific. Oh!
Yep, it is a very good post.
Yeah. Also, that army of green ghosts that live in the mountains, maybe we could block the passage to them just in case any heir to the throne of Gondor happens to find his way in and call upon their life debt. Just a thought. Tumor face.
Yeah, but do a little research.
Yeah. That is. And that's what we got.
Alrighty, if you are looking for a new PC, then check out doghousesystems.com and use the coupon code MMOReporter to double your RAM. And if you're looking for a good audiobook, check out audibletrial.com/MMOReporter to get 1 month free trial.
Yep. And if you'd like to contact us and give us any news ideas that I can tell the whole world about, or at least the people that listen to us, you can go to LotRO Reporter, email us at lotroreporter@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at LotRO Reporter. You can look us up on Facebook, just search for LotRO Reporter. You can leave us a voicemail at 616-666-6778, or you can use the widget on the right-hand side of the screen when you visit our site, which is www.lotroreporter.com. You could also check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/user/MMO Reporter Network. And if you would like, we are starting to post the shows there. They're just the audio versions of the shows right now.
With pictures.
With pictures. Layanor's put what pictures?
We gotta talk.
Oh dear. Okay. Not the PAX pictures, right?
Shh.
Okay. Anyway, with pictures, so they will be up. Also, I think if Guild Wars Reporter might be doing some video content as well that they're putting up there.
Chris is putting up WildStar Reporter video. We're putting up video. LotRO Reporter. MMO Reporter is putting up video. Guild Wars 2 is putting up video. Defiance is putting up video.
Yeah.
And I think that's all at this moment. So yeah, we're expanding.
Yeah, so come see us. Well, that almost sounded bad. Anyway, come check us out. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube and follow us, as well as be sure to follow us at twitch.tv/MMO Reporter, because a lot of this stuff that goes on YouTube, we also will stream live when we record it, so you get the first chance to hear how terrible we are and how good our editors actually are with the finished product. You can follow me at the Cari Mac. It's TheCariMac.
You can follow me at Layanor, Layanor, where I've been posting lots of silly things lately.
All right. So that sounds like a good 220-second show, huh?
Yeah, that sounds like a real good show. And I'd like to announce that I've actually cleaned my feet.
Oh, good.
It seems, there's 3 twos. Something important has to be announced.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But you didn't find pants.
No.
That's going to be for the 333rd episode?
Well, we'll have to see.
Okay.
I actually still have to write out the whole history of that. I have to go through all the shows.
Oh, okay. And better.
We talked about it on Twitter, so.
Okay. Well, on that high note, I think we'll call this a show. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening and downloading. And as always, we hope to see you on game, where Layanor plays mostly on Brandywine and I play mostly on Landerval. Thanks, guys. Button chat room.
Hello.
I just hung up on Layanor.
Are we fighting again?
We are. I didn't want to talk to you. I was trying to mute so I could type, and I hung up on Layanor.
I got a box of chocolate just ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's old.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why we
some lady.
Fight. Yeah.
You can have it.
Okay.
It's all those goo-filled ones. I don't like those. Ugh.
I like the caramel ones myself.
Oh, well, if you're lucky, you
Yeah.
might get one of those.